Let's look at Indonesia and i-compare natin kung paano nahahalin tulad yung Pilipinas sa Indonesia ngayon at ano yung pwede nating gawin. Well, this is Pinoy Extreme. Let's do this.
This is Pinoy Extreme.
Yes.
Here's the thing, he wasn't there to protest, he wasn't there to demonstrate. He had just delivered a food to a customer nearby. He was just trying to make a living. He wasn't a criminal, he wasn't violent, he was an ordinary worker, someone trying to survive in a
Ganun dito yung mga taong biktima ng baha. Biktima ng korupsyon. The Filipinos are just trying to survive. Di ba? Let's condemn these people who are involved in corruption.
Now, let's look at a different scenario. Imagine walang riot. So, kung walang riot, wala ring magulong tao, wala ring police armored car doon, at makakapagtrabaho siya ng matiwasay. Right? But, can people still condemn those corrupt politicians kahit hindi sila nagra-riot sa labas? Of course, yes. People can still voice out their opinion on the subject matter without doing anything illegal or wrong na pwedeng ikapahamak ng ibang tao.
Kinakalimutan kasi natin agad eh. Mayat maya nakaupo ulit. Mga kabatas natin, lalabas yung mga panghalan. The least we can do is not to vote for them anymore.
Kaya nga sagrado yung botohan. Kasi yung boto mo, napaka-powerful niyan in a way that it will affect years sa Pilipinas dahil pauupuin mo yung isang tao na sa tingin mo deserve ng ganyang klaseng kapangyarihan. People who would use their power to do good. Hindi yung lamangan ka, hindi yung kurakutin yung pera ng taong bayan. Pero hindi nga kasi yun yung nangyayari. Pagdating ng eleksyon, bulag. Nagtatanga-tangahan na naman tayo doon sa mga tumatakbong kandidato dahil nga may nakasapal na naman na pera sa bibig natin, sa mata natin, sa tenga natin, at pinaka-importante yung utak natin. Tapos, ngayon, naasar kayo sa korupsyon nila, magtatawag kayo ng illegal or extrajudicial actions tulad ng bullying para makamtan nyo yung hustisya na sa tingin nyo deserve nyo, meron namang mas better way at mas effective kesa dyan sa ginagawa nyo.
Ipapatawag si Mayor Magalong, lahat ng mga tao na nagbubuwis ng sa kanilang buhay ngayon para labanan tong korupsyon na yan, samahan natin sila.
Ayan, people who actually go by the due process. People are already working towards that. All they need is our support. Hindi nyo kailangang mag-commit ng bullying online up to the point na idedemanda kayo ng tao because of your unjust actions. You can always support people who go by the due process para makamit yung totoong hustisya at totoong reforma na gustong-gusto ng mga Pilipino. Huwag kayong magpapadala dyan sa mga influencer na nagtatawag ng maling gawain para lang gumanda or gumaan yung pakiramdam nyo. Because again, hindi kayo sasamahan yan once na makulong kayo or masampahan kayo ng kaso dahil sinunod nyo sila.
Because binubulag lang tayo eh. Binubulag lang tayo. Tapos ganyan ulit mangyayari next year. Diba? Oh.
O diba, same politicians get voted over and over and over again kahit na paulit-ulit din silang nasasangkot diyan sa mga korupsyon na yan. Why? Why? Bakit? 'Di ba? Yung kapangyarihan ng tao na gumawa ng tama, dinidisregard nila kasi sa tingin nila hindi sila maapektuhan, and lo and behold, eto tayo ngayon lubog sa korupsyon dahil nga hindi natin ginagawa ng maayos yung parte natin as a citizen ng Pilipinas. We always ask other people to do something for us, but we never think of any small actions that we can contribute to the problem. Ganon tayo ka-entitled ngayon. Tapos, etong bumulwak yung problema, gagawa kayo ng mali. Really?
They often
Sabi ni Crunchy Nati Hearty, what to do, Turney? Wait until 20... No, we should not wait until 2028. Diba? We should voice out. We should speak. It doesn't need to be in the streets.
O diba? Speak. Support people who are actually putting their lives in the front line in fighting this kind of corruption. Hindi mo kailangang mambuli ng tao, hindi mo kailangang mag-commit ng any crimes para lang ipakita mo yung suporta mo doon sa corruption, because again, pag binalikan kayo ng mga tao niya knowing that they have the resources to actually do damage, what now? Ano, iiyak kayo kasi sabi ni ganito, ganyan. Ito yung gawin eh. Tingin nyo, sasamahan kayo niyan? I don't think so.
Alam nyo, pinapakinggan kayo lahat ng inyong mga politiko all the time. They hire social media managers. They employ social media listening applications. Kaya nila alam kung kailan kayo lolokohin. Because if you've forgotten it already, then doon na naman sila gagawa ng kalokohan.
Daig pa ng Pilipino yung goldfish when it comes to memory. The same people get elected every time. Grabe, ganyan mag-isip or ganyan yung critical thinking ng Pilipino. Pang mga ano lang, 1 month. 1 month, galit sila doon sa politiko, so on and so forth. But, you know, the same. Politicians get voted every 3 years or 6 years. Kasi nga walang dala yung Pilipino. Siguro kasi hindi rin nila makita yung importansya nung mga maliliit na bagay na pwede nilang i-contribute towards fighting corruption. They think fighting corruption involves destroying other people by doing libel or yung mag-rally or yung sumali sa bundok, mamundok, so on and so forth. That is not the most viable and potent solution. Well, this is Pinoy Extreme. Have a good day.